Imagine standing tall above the world. You feel small yet strangely powerful. This is the allure of the Canadian Rockies. These mountains call to something deep within us. They whisper of adventure. They promise breathtaking beauty. The Rockies are a world of their own. They are a tapestry of towering peaks, turquoise lakes, and ancient glaciers. Wildlife roam free in these untamed lands. Every turn reveals a new wonder. Every step is a breath of fresh air. Why should the Canadian Rockies be your next adventure? Because they offer a chance to reconnect with nature, with yourself, your next great adventure. Close your eyes for a moment. Envision yourself surrounded by towering pines. The air is crisp and clean, carrying the scent of pine needles and damp earth. Sunlight filters through the trees, painting the forest floor in dappled light. Your adventure in the Canadian Rockies awaits. The Canadian Rockies are a symphony of stone and sky. Their peaks, like jagged notes on a musical score, pierce the clouds. Each peak has a story to tell, a tale etched by time and sculpted by the elements. They are a symphony of nature, a chorus of stone singing a timeless song of beauty and grandeur. Scattered amongst the peaks, like precious jewels, lie the lakes of the Canadian Rockies. Lake Louise, perhaps the most iconic of them all, is a vision of ethereal beauty. Moraine Lake, with its 10 majestic peaks known as the Valley of the 10 Peaks, offers a panorama of breathtaking beauty. These alpine jewels are not merely beautiful to behold. Descend from the soaring heights of the peaks and you'll find yourself amidst the lush valleys of the Canadian Rockies. Emerald forests, a tapestry of pine, spruce and fir, blanket the valley floors. Wildflowers, a riot of colors, carpet the meadows. Rivers fed by glacial melt wind their way through the valleys. The Canadian Rockies are not just a collection of mountains, lakes and valleys. They are a living, breathing masterpiece, a testament to the awe-inspiring power of nature. Every element comes together to create a symphony of beauty that is both humbling and exhilarating. The Canadian Rockies are more than just a destination, they are a journey for the soul. The Canadian Rockies are a sanctuary for an astonishing array of wildlife. These mountains provide a home to creatures both big and small. From the soaring heights of the peaks to the depths of the valleys, the Canadian Rockies are teeming with life. The wildlife of the Canadian Rockies represents a delicate balance, a testament to the power of adaptation. These animals are the guardians of the peaks, their presence a reminder of the wildness that lies at the heart of these mountains. The Canadian Rockies are a tapestry of diverse ecosystems, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants. By understanding the interconnectedness of all living things within these ecosystems, we can better appreciate the importance of preserving this wilderness. No journey through the Canadian Rockies is complete without experiencing the iconic landmarks. Lake Louise, a vision in turquoise and emerald, needs little introduction. Further north, in Jasper National Park, the Icefields Parkway unfolds like a silver ribbon between towering peaks. And then there's Banff, a charming mountain town nestled in the heart of Banff National Park. While the iconic landmarks of the Canadian Rockies are undeniably spectacular, venturing off the beaten path reveals a world of hidden gems. In Yoho National Park, the Iceline Trail winds through wildflower meadows and past turquoise lakes. For a truly unique experience, venture into Kananaskis country, a vast wilderness area south of Banff National Park. Whether you choose to follow well-trodden paths or blaze your own trail, the Canadian Rockies offer a hiking experience unlike any other. Every step is an opportunity to connect with nature, to breathe in the fresh mountain air, and to challenge yourself physically and mentally. Lace up your boots, pack your backpack, and set out on an adventure that will inspire your soul and leave you with memories to last a lifetime. The Canadian Rockies are not just a feast for the eyes, they're a playground for the adventurous spirit. The same mountains that inspire awe with their beauty also offer a chance to test your limits, to feel the adrenaline surge, and to experience the world from a different perspective. Imagine yourself carving down a pristine ski slope, the wind whipping past as you glide through a world of white. The Canadian Rockies are home to some of the best skiing and snowboarding in the world, with resorts like Banff Sunshine, Lake Louise Ski Resort, and Revelstoke Mountain Resort, offering endless powder days and breathtaking views. But the adventure doesn't end when the snow melts. Summer in the Rockies brings a whole new set of thrills. Whitewater rafting on the rapids of the Kicking Horse River will test your courage and leave you breathless with excitement. Feel the rush of the water as you navigate through canyons and past towering cliffs, working together with your team to conquer the rapids. For a more serene yet equally exhilarating experience, take to the skies in a helicopter or small plane. Soar above the peaks, witnessing the vastness of the mountains from a bird's-eye view. Glaciers gleam like diamonds in the sun, turquoise lakes sparkle like jewels, and the world stretches out before you in all its glory. The Canadian Rockies offer an adventure for every taste, from heart-pumping thrills to more contemplative explorations. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or prefer a more laid-back pace, you'll find something to ignite your sense of adventure in these mountains. For those who like to keep their feet firmly on the ground, mountain biking offers a fantastic way to explore the trails and challenge yourself physically. From beginner-friendly paths to technical single-track descents, there's a trail for every skill level. Feel the wind in your hair as you navigate through forests, past meadows, and alongside sparkling rivers. If you prefer a more vertical pursuit, rock climbing in the Rockies is an unforgettable experience. Test your strength and agility on the granite cliffs of Yamnuska, a popular climbing destination near Canmore, or hire a guide and tackle the challenging routes in Squamish, known as the outdoor recreation capital of Canada. And for a truly unique adventure, try your hand at dog sledding. Mush through the snow-covered forests behind a team of huskies, feeling the power and grace of these incredible animals. It's an experience that will stay with you long after the sled comes to a halt. The adventures you have in the Canadian Rockies are not just about the activities themselves, they're about the memories you create. These are the stories you'll share for years to come, the moments that will stay etched in your heart long after you've left the mountains. Imagine yourself gathered around a campfire with friends, the stars twinkling above as you recount the day's adventures. The thrill of conquering a challenging hike, the laughter shared on a whitewater rafting trip, the sense of awe while witnessing a grizzly bear in its natural habitat. These are the memories that will last a lifetime. The Canadian Rockies offer a chance to connect with nature in a profound way, to push your boundaries and to create memories that will stay with you forever. So, embrace the adventure, find your thrill, and let the mountains work their magic. Your adventure in the Canadian Rockies awaits. What will your story be? The Canadian Rockies are more than just a breathtaking landscape. They are a living museum, their peaks and valleys echoing with the stories of the past. For centuries, these mountains have borne witness to the passage of time, their rugged beauty shaping the lives of those who dared to venture into their embrace. Long before European explorers first set eyes on these majestic peaks, indigenous peoples called the Rockies home. The Stoney Nakoda, the Ktunaxa, the Tsuut'ina, and the Secwepemc, among others, lived in harmony with the land, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Their stories, passed down through generations, speak of a deep connection to the mountains, a reverence for their power, and a profound understanding of their secrets. The arrival of European fur traders in the late 18th century marked a turning point in the history of the Rockies. These early explorers, seeking wealth and adventure, established trading posts and forged new routes through the mountains, forever altering the landscape and the lives of its indigenous inhabitants. As more and more settlers arrived, drawn by the promise of gold and a new life, the Canadian Pacific Railway snaked its way through the passes, connecting east to west and opening up the Rockies to the world. Towns like Banff and Jasper sprung up, catering to the growing influx of tourists eager to experience the wonders of these mountains. The history of the Canadian Rockies is not without its conflicts and challenges. The displacement of indigenous peoples, the exploitation of natural resources, and the impact of tourism have all left their mark on this fragile ecosystem. Today, there is a growing movement to protect and preserve the Rockies for future generations. National parks established to conserve the natural beauty and ecological integrity of these mountains offer a sanctuary for wildlife and a place for humans to reconnect with the wild. But the responsibility for protecting the Rockies does not lie solely with park officials and conservationists. It falls on all of us who visit and benefit from these mountains to tread lightly, to minimize our impact, and to be mindful of the delicate balance that sustains this ecosystem. As you explore the Canadian Rockies, take a moment to reflect on the stories etched into the landscape. Listen to the whispers of the wind as it dances through the peaks, for they carry the echoes of the past and the hopes for the future. Let the spirit of the mountains inspire you to be a steward of this land, to protect its beauty, and to honor the legacy of those who came before. The Canadian Rockies are more than just a destination. They're a journey into the heart of nature, a journey of self-discovery, a journey you won't soon forget. Every towering peak, every shimmering lake, every echoing valley whispers a silent invitation, an invitation to explore, to connect, to breathe deep the fresh mountain air and feel truly alive. Will you answer the call of the wild? Will you let the Rockies be your guide, your inspiration, your next great adventure? The choice is yours. But one thing is certain, the Canadian Rockies will stay with you long after you've left their majestic presence. The memories you create here, the stories you gather, will become a part of you. The echoes of the past will mingle with your laughter, the whisper of the wind will carry your dreams, and the spirit of the mountains will forever be etched upon your soul. So go forth, adventurer. Discover the magic that awaits in the Canadian Rockies, and let your journey begin. Now that you've journeyed through the heart of the Canadian Rockies, let's see how much you've learned. Test your knowledge with these trivia questions. Question 1. Which peak is the highest in the Canadian Rockies? A. Mount Robson. B. Mount Logan. C. Mount Columbiata. D. Mount Assiniboine. Answer: A. Mount Robson. Question 2. Which lake in Banff National Park is famous for its turquoise hue? A. Moraine Lake. B. Lake Louise. C. Peyto Lake. D. Moraine Lake. Answer B. Lake Louise. Question 3. What is the name of the scenic highway through Banff and Jasper National Parks? A. Trans-Canada Highway. B. Alaska Highway. C. Icefields Parkway. D. Sea to Sky Highway. Answer C. Icefields Parkway. Question 4. Which iconic animal is often spotted in Banff and Jasper National Parks? A. Moose. B. Grizzly bear. C. Wolverine. D. Caribou. Answer B. Grizzly bear. Question 5. Which national park is renowned for the Burgess shale fossils? A. Yoho National Park. B. Kootenay National Park. C. Glacier National Park. D. Waterton Lakes National Park. Answer Yoho National Park. Question 6. Which of these activities is not typically associated with the Canadian Rockies? A. Whitewater rafting. B. Dog sledding. C. Scuba diving. D. Rock climbing. Answer C. Scuba diving. Question 7. What is the name of the indigenous group whose traditional territory encompasses a significant portion of the Canadian Rockies in Alberta? A. Haida. B. Inuit. C. Stoney Nakoda. D. Cree. Answer C. Stoney Nakoda. Question 8. Which historical event played a pivotal role in opening up the Canadian Rockies to tourism and development in the late 19th century? A. The Klondike Gold Rush. B. The completion of the Canadian Pacific Railway. C. The Fur Trade. D. The Northwest Rebellion. Answer B, the completion of the Canadian Pacific Railway, question 9. Which geological process is primarily responsible for the formation of the towering peaks and deep valleys that characterize the Canadian Rockies? A, volcanic activity. B, plate tectonics. C, erosion by glaciers. D, meteorite impact. Answer B, plate tectonics, question 10. Which environmental threat poses a significant risk to the delicate ecosystems of the Canadian Rockies, including its glaciers, forests and wildlife? A, climate change. B, air pollution. C, invasive species. D, all of the above. Answer D, all of the above. Congratulations on completing your Rocky Mountain Trivia Challenge. We hope you enjoyed your journey through the heart of these majestic mountains.